Hi guys, welcome back to this channel once again. And today I'm going to be sharing with you what you need to know about Japan. Right? Maybe you are coming for studies or you are coming for visit or for any reason whatsoever. So I'm going to be sharing with you from my experience so far. I've been in Japan for close to 6 months now, and yeah, so today I'll be sharing my experience with you on what you should know and what you should prepare for in case you are considering coming to Japan. So please stay tuned. So the first thing I would like to let you know is Japan is a country that is very rich in culture. They are rich in etiquette. They are rich in cleanliness. Or more, Japan is a country that is so keen on neatness. Like they are so keen on obeying rules and regulations. They are so keen on culture. They have a way of preserving their culture. They have a way of doing it right. They have a way of doing it right. So yeah, it's one of the things that you must prepare for when you are coming to Japan, right? So you cannot just do anything anyhow. Japan is a well organized country. It's a very organized country that you need to obey their rules and regulations. Most Japan is a country that is well known for its um, advancement in technology. The technology is so amazing, so amazing, and they deploy that technology. Like they use technology at any level, right? So yeah, so that's one thing about Japan. So if you are considering coming to Japan, it's a very good choice. It's a very good choice, I must say. Tokyo, and maybe I should also mention this: that Tokyo is the capital of Japan, and if you are considering coming for like visit or yeah, a visit. So Tokyo is very good for you. Tokyo is okay, and Kyoto is also okay. Kyoto, then Osaka. Yeah, so I think those are the major um popular places in Japan. Like you see a lot of popular places, but for tourism and all of that, visit Tokyo, Hokkaido, Kyoto, Osaka, and so those are the major places. You can also visit some other places in Japan. Like we have Okayama, we have islands. There are islands in Japan. There are a lot of places that you can visit in Japan, and Japan is one of the countries that attracts most of these tourists, right? Language. I also talk on language because it's something for me. When I first came to Japan, I had to be using Google Translator to speak to Japanese, right? I had to be using Google Translator, right? Because I don't understand Japanese. I don't have any idea. If I'm going to advise you, I would advise you to start learning Japanese, maybe from your own country, wherever you are coming from. Start learning Japanese before you come so that it will be easy for you. Right. So I remember when I landed at the airport, I landed in Osaka because my school is not really far from Osaka. Yeah, it's the closest airport for me. Let me just put it that way. So when I landed, I had to be using Google Translator to tell these Japanese people, okay, oh, this is where I'm going. How am I going to board train, get my train ticket, get my bus ticket, and all of that. So yeah, so yeah, it's one thing. So start learning Japanese if you are considering coming to Japan. Well, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal if you don't really have the time to learn the language. You can also come. You can also come. You will find your way. Definitely, you find your way. In fact, I've met with people here that they've been living here for like 10 years or maybe for like 10 years or 15 years. Yes, and they cannot even speak Japanese. They can't speak Japanese. I asked them, how are you surviving? They said, no, they can just use Google Translator and all of that, right? So, yeah, so there's Google Translator, so you don't need to worry yourself, right? So you can come. Yeah, and one thing I would like to say, Japanese, they are very nice. Oh my God, they are very nice, right? Starting from the airport, even till now, those guys are very nice. They are very nice. They are just so sweet. They can suspend whatever they are doing. If they see that you need their help, they can suspend whatever they are doing and they will attend to you. That's to tell you how kind they are. They are very kind. They are very kind. Japan is a peaceful country. It's a place where you can lay your head and be safe, right? And be sure that yes, you wake up fine. You wake up undisturbed, right? So you can even imagine going out, leaving your house by 2 a.m., right, to buy food, to buy something at the convenience store. Imagine. So you can leave your house at any time. You can leave even in the midnight. You can be sure that nobody is chasing you, nobody is holding cutlass or something to chase you, right? So Japan is very safe. Japan is safe in terms of security. Japan is very good. Japan is good. And okay, another thing that I would like to add to it is Japan is big on punctuality. Oh my god. See, anything you want to do in Japan, just be punctual. They will not wait for you. 1 second, they will not wait for you. You have to be on time. You have to be on point. So they respect punctuality a lot. A lot. Like if you are going to classes, you want to be going anytime you like or something. You might just fail because of attendance. Because of, even if you are going to all the classes, you are doing your assignment, you are doing, but punctuality, because maybe, like, depending on, like, for my school, before you even start any class, you submit your attendance, and if you don't come at that particular time, that's all. That's all for you. It's gone. It's gone, sir. Right? Because most of the time, even if you attend all your classes and all of that, you can still fail. That's it. Yeah, you can still fail, because before you can start a class, maybe the lecturer might want to, like, register your attendance or something, usually at the very beginning of the class, and if you are not present, then you automatically miss the marks for that. So yeah, so you should be punctual. You just know that punctuality is your thing in Japan. If you are going to Japan, punctuality is your thing. So you have to carry your body. You have to carry your body and be punctual. Yeah. So they love respect a lot. Like, you see elderly people bowing down to greet even the younger ones. You can imagine, right? So irrespective of age or gender or anything, they love to respect. And it's not they don't practice racism, right? They don't practice racism. So far, so good. From my experience so far, they don't practice racism. So it should not be a bone of contention for you, right? You can be sure that you'll be respected, right? Anywhere you go, as long as you also maintain orderliness, you also maintain also flow with the culture and everything, right? So another thing I'd like to say is, well, the food for me, the food is the food is one thing for me. And because when I was coming, I already had my mentor here, like my academic mentor. He is also schooled in this place. By the way, I came on scholarship. I came on mixed, fully funded scholarship. So yeah, so when I was coming, he already told me, okay, bring some African foods like rice, beans, flour. And okay, let me also say this: Japan does not allow importing of, like, meat, yeah, or maybe fish or something like that. Yeah, so they don't allow that. And if you are caught at the immigration, so I think they are going to, maybe you are going to be jailed for 1 year or something, or you are going to pay maybe like 100,000 yen or so. Yeah, so it's that serious. So it's something that you should take note of. So, but when you are coming, you can bring your food. You can bring your food items, as long as it's not one of the contraband stuffs that you are you are not permitted to bring. So yeah, so bring bring those items, so that at least for the first 3 weeks or 1 month, you will be able to settle down. You should be able to be eating that one till you are going to adjust yourself to their own food. Because when I came in, it took me like maybe 5 weeks or 6 weeks before I started eating their food, and their local food and all. And I started with ramen, right? I started with ramen, and from there I started eating takoyaki and some other local foods like that. So yeah, now I think I can eat their yeah, I can eat their food now. So yeah, I'm blending with, and most of the time they are also like vendors that supplies food. Like, you just book online and they'll deliver your food for you. There are African stores where you can order your food, or maybe anywhere you are coming from in the world. Maybe, so you can just place your order. Like, just know that you cannot be stranded in terms of food. You have a way of getting your own food inside. I mean, when you are already inside, so you can find a way of getting your own food. Uh, yeah. So, but when you are coming, just make sure that you bring at least some food that will sustain you till when you are going to settle down. So, and those are the basic things I feel you should know before coming to Japan. So, if you like this video, please do well to subscribe. Please, if you have gotten something from this video, please do well to subscribe and share to other people too. Share, like, and comment. Let me see your comment. Let me see what you're able to learn from this video, or maybe what you have also heard about Japan and I did not mention in the video. You can also comment it at the comment section. So thank you for your time. See you in my next video. Have an amazing time. Bye.